level of wave clear is going to make this lane incredibly difficult. And here's the best way to deal with it. Now, Alex the Prodigy even makes a mistake here, in my opinion. If you aggro the wave before it gets to your towers and just tank it, especially the first wave, every subsequent wave, if you just never attack it, will always be here. Right? It'll always be here. It'll always cost you a little bit of health to keep it there, but you're Arthas, you have the ability to self-Q, you have that sustain. And you're not going to run out of mana sustaining just spamming your Q because you're not using your E for wave clear. You're just sitting there. Also worth noting, he did pick up Eternal Hunger at level 1. This is pretty much the only scenario where I recommend doing this, actually, against Misha, because Misha counts as a hero. You can just spam the quest on her. It gives you some late game viability. It gives you a lot of burst. But you can see he's starting to do it here, right? He's tanking the range minion wave, and then as soon as his minion wave gets there, it's done. He's fine. And now, if he maintains this consistently for the remainder of this laning phase, the enemy wave will always be here, which means Rexxar, in order to be in range of controlling Misha, always has to be in this area. He can't be completely safe behind his towers. Why does this matter? Well, because this is a Falstad. This is a global. If Rexxar always has to be at least slightly far out, then there's always the possibility that he gets into a bad position and dies. This is one of the premier elements of doing a solo lane in an unfavorable matchup. Try and get the wave on your side of the map and keep it there. Manage your waves without clearing such that the wave is always in a very, very, very favorable position for you. This also prevents something called freezing. If you freeze a wave on your side of the map or in the middle, a hero can potentially be zoned out. For instance, one of the ways Thrall does this, Thrall will try and get the wave onto his side of the map, but then instead of sitting behind the wave, he'll do exactly what Alex the Prodigy is doing here. He'll stand in front of the wave. And if you want to get to that experience, if you want to be in range, you have to step up to Thrall, who can poke you with Q. So he pokes. This is why Thrall wins the solo lane against anyone who doesn't have sustain, because there comes a point where his poke does so much damage that you have to back up. The minion wave dies, you miss some of the experience. So it's freezing the lane, and you can also do it. You can do it offensively. You can also do it defensively, as is the case here with Alex the Prodigy, managing where the minion wave stands in the lane. You can see he's just doing his D.